Hey guys, welcome back to another review. This is my 50th episode, so thank you to all of you who have supported me, and I'm very lucky to have some amazing subscribers. Yeah, so 50th episode, I wanted to do an exclusive review. Yeah, so it is Amber Mystique, as you know, and it's by Estee Lauder. And now Estee Lauder is a house which I don't have much experience with, and they don't do many men's fragrances. The only two that I've sampled is Amber Mystique and Wood Mystique. Both have very good fragrances, guys. This one here, you can see the presentation, is a beautiful ruby red bottle with golden, sort of a top with the Estee Lauder logo. The cap is again really nice. Yeah, so that's the present. Sorry about the fingerprints, guys. That's the presentation, right? The fragrance, I've actually sprayed it about 10 minutes ago because it's quite heady when you spray it. So this was released in 2013. I couldn't find the name of the perfumer, but what you get, yeah, this is quite a nice fragrance, guys. I really enjoy it. Now, when you first spray it, this is about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, when you first spray it, you will get a few notes, but the two obvious ones are amber, which is smoky in nature and slightly sweet, and oud. Now, amber and oud combination is quite a pricey combination. The two that come to mind are Amber Oud by Roja Parfums, about £750, maybe even more, for 100 ml. The other one is by Profumo.it and the Salamata. He's done a beautiful Amber Oud. Both are just amazing fragrances, but this one is trying to attempt a combination which is very well respected. So, Amber and Oud is the beginning. The oud they've used here is obviously synthetic oud accord, which is very similar to a Cambodian oud accord. Now, Cambodian oud, how does it smell? It is a very rich smell. It can, depending on your body chemistry, it can smell of fruity, woody, tobacco-y, many facets to Cambodian oud. Real Cambodian oud is just amazing scent, but very affable. Doesn't have a barnyardish smell, doesn't smell of anything fecal. It's a very affable, very admirable, easy to digest for our Western noses. Yeah. So apart from those two notes, what you will smell is taff rose. Now, taff rose is very unique as well because normally it's not used in Western perfumery. What they use is Bulgarian rose, but here the top has a note of taff rose. There are two fruit notes. One is blackcurrant, the other one is raspberry. Both are acidic. That's just to balance out the sweetness in the fragrance. So how sweet is it? Once you spray it, let's say 1 to 10, 10 being Paco Rabanne 1 million or Eros, this probably is at 7. And it's because of the intelligent use of those acidic fruits, if you like. Yeah. So that's one good aspect of the fragrance. It's not as sweet. One of the worries I had about trying an amber fragrance is, what if it's too sweet? Because I don't like too sweet fragrances. Fragrances that are too sweet. It's not. So that's the opening. But as I said, the two stars of the show are amber and oud. And the amber is smoky. As you know, amber is found in nature. It's fossilized gums of trees, resins of trees. So it doesn't smell of anything. It's just like a marble. But if you heat it up, it gives out its smell. And depending on what tree it comes from, it can be peppery, can be sweet, but very aromatic. Excellent and long used in perfumery. Normally, it is used in the base of the fragrance as it is a very good fixative. But here, you smell the amber right up front. You hit the middle of the fragrance in about 35-45 minutes time, and the middle of the fragrance starts to smell much more mellowed. It's not as sweet, it's not as smoky, it's not as woody, but there are other facets that come and join the fragrance. There's a floral heart. So they've used ylang ylang, they've used jasmine, and they've used Bulgarian rose. So the rose carries on, but it's always in the background. The rose never comes out up front, because I'm not a big lover of rose, as you know by now. The mid of the fragrance is when you will start to enjoy the fragrance a bit more, because the starting is a bit heady and it leans a bit feminine. The dry down the fragrance is even absolutely beautiful, man. The dry down is where you have many notes come to the fore. Incense, sandalwood, two other parties make an appearance which you can smell if you concentrate. There's also a slight hint of musk. The musk is very evident when you wear this fragrance under your shirt and you smell it after 6-7 hours. You smell the musk. There are hints of leather as well, but very slight hint of leather. Sandalwood is also less pronounced. Yeah, and obviously there is oud and amber, which is in the base of the fragrance, but you smell it right from the start till the end of the fragrance. So that's the whole journey. Yeah. So starts off being sweet, incensious, smoky amber with oud, dries down to smoky, woody. That means sandalwood and oud playing its prominent role with traces of amber. Great composition, very well made. Honestly, really well made construction. So let's talk about the pros and cons. Yeah, the pros. The first one, this is a good oud and amber. As I said, oud and amber combination is available in very expensive fragrances. I think this is a great composition at an affordable price. Now this one I got really heavily discounted for £29, 50 ml. Currently it's available for about 55, 60, 65 pounds for 50 ml. Not worth it. Wait for it to be reduced. You can easily find it reduced. I bought it from Notino when it was reduced. In terms of performance, the second pro of this fragrance is a strong performer. Yeah, I've got 2 springs under my shirt. Whenever I move, I get whiffs of it. In terms of projection, it's got good 1.5, 2 arms length of projection for the first 1.5, 2 hours, right? And sillage, as I said, I've got about 6-7 hours of dry down. I can smell it whenever I move. So all 3 departments are strong, I would say. Yeah, strong performance. The third pro is the late dry down. The late dry down will surprise you. It starts off heady, leaning feminine, and then goes manly, yeah, woody, oriental smell. Very, very nice. I really like the late dry down, and late dry down happens after about 5 or 6 hours. That's why I sprayed it in the morning. Really like it. Cons, downside. It starts off leaning feminine. That can put some people off. And second con would be it's quite heady to start with. So the first half an hour or so, you might feel it's a bit too much. In terms of occasions, where can you wear this? I think this is first weather. So I think it's a cold weather scent. Today was a very dry, sort of a wet, overcast, windy day in England. It was about 10-12 degrees and I was wearing this during daytime. It's a weekend. I didn't have a problem. I really enjoyed it. But you will enjoy this more in the evening time as well. So I think it's a kind of an evening, winter, cold weather fragrance. But, if you like the smell, you can wear this to work as well. Provided you keep it under your shirt. Don't spray it on your fabrics because this has a lot of go. People will smell you. Yeah. So if you're working in an environment where somebody's sensitive, you might get a few people complaining. But I'll leave it to you. I think I wear this, weekends, daytime, evening time, not a problem. I really enjoy the late dry down of the fragrance. That's why I quite like this wearing in the afternoon, so that by evening time I can enjoy the late dry down, which is amazing, really good. So, in terms of, I think I've covered all aspects in terms of ranking this fragrance. I would say it's a good 7 out of 10. Yeah, good construction, good performance, and good longevity. 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoy the video, guys, and if you do give it a like. Thank you. See you again. Take care. Bye bye.